Struts architecture. This UML view of Struts application shows how the primary components fit together in Jakarta server pages. Here you can see the struct architecture. This UML view of the struct application shows how the primary components fit together. So how do these action forms fit into the overall struct architecture? This figure shows a schematic of a simple struct application in general. The first you can see that we have assumed that you are using JSP pages for the view that they are built. These are built with strut tag libraries. Each client request for the application to perform particular action is passed. To the controller servlet known as action servlet with dispatches to an action class. Each action class extends org.apache.struct.action.action. Every action provides application-specific implementation by overriding execute method. The business logic needed to perform each action, process each type of request is present in the corresponding action class in the execute method. The action class represents the control logic for the your application. The control which view element are presented to the user. For instance, if an error occurs, an action is responsible for displaying errors on in the input page. There also may be corresponding action form Java Bean class for each action. The action form class extends the apache.start.action.action form and overrides the validate method. Each action form validates user data and can be used by the action class to retrieve user data. Action form classes represent the data of the model. The model is your data and the code you write to retrieve, save or delete the data. So as you would expect from the control, action servlet provides the link between the view and the action action and action form model component. To do this, it need to map the request data to the appropriate action and action form classes depending upon action requested by the client. The correct mapping of the request actions to the action and action form classes is defined in the configuration file struct-config.xml. This file defines the set of action mapping objects that each represent a mapping of an action to the appropriate model class. Therefore, action servlet checks this struct-config.xml file to find appropriate mapping for the current request. Finally, the action class processes the request correctly and it indicates the action servlet where the user should be forwarded to usual JSP page, passing action servlet in action forward object. For more in-depth information about architecture and implementation of Strut framework, you can refer to the books and article referred to the book and other articles. As you may have spotted already, the big benefit of using Strut is that you implement many proven Java EE design patterns without even knowing it. the front control, actions servlet, and action view helper action. Composite view, the tiles framework, service to worker action servlet actions, and dispatcher view action forward are all integrated into the Strut framework. Here the action servlet control is connected to action form model data via instantiate. Here the action servlet control is connected to action model business logic via call, and here the an action model business logic is connected to action mapping via use, and here action servlet control is connected to action mapping via use, and action servlet control is connected to JSP view via send, and JSP view is connected to taglib view via use. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.